If you guys want to know how you can get from this to this, stay tuned. All right, Sphinxes. So by what I mean by a 10-minute full protective sew-in, this is nothing new. Guys, when you see what I'm about to do, then you're going to be like, I remember doing that about a good 5-10 years ago. All it is taking a U-part wig that's already constructed. You don't have to do that work. You don't have to sew it on a cap. You don't have to worry about getting bundles together. Just buy yourself a U-part wig and get a closure. Simple as that. All you have to do is sew the closure down. You don't even have to sew the U part down. You just sew that closure down, pop the U part on, and honey, you are good to go. 5 minutes even. I only put 10 minutes so I could have a second to talk to you guys. So today we're actually going to be using the closure from my hairline, KinksbySphynx. And then I actually ordered an 18-inch U-part wig from Amazon. And the company is called, let me find the tag, U Beauty. And this one is in 18 inches. And the reason why I went through Amazon instead of my hairline is honestly, guys, I don't have a vendor yet for U-part wigs. And I don't want to offer anything to you guys that I don't like. So, but I really wanted to try this style also. So I was impatient, you know, Amazon Prime, I knew it was going to get here and I could try this out and show you guys what is going on in this crazy head of mine. Because I was thinking, you know, I remember this a long time ago that we used to make U-part wigs and then install it. But now U-parts are coming back. They're making a comeback in a heavy way. And I was like, you know what? Like, it's good because you can use your hair to blend it in and make it look even more natural. That's always going to be the most natural looking way, in my opinion. I just feel like, you know, if your hair is out, you leave the front area out. Of course, you have your own hairline. You don't have to recreate one. The only thing I don't like about that is you're still putting extra stress and wear and tear on your hair. So it's protecting a majority of your hair, yes, but the important parts with your edges and the middle section of your hair, honey, if you're out here brushing it, blow drying it, flat ironing it, hot combing it, whatever way you're using to press it to blend into the hair, you're still damaging your hair. Hopefully you're putting on heat protectant, but that only goes so far if you get super, I would say if you want to make sure that your hair blends seamlessly, you're more likely to touch your hair every day. Touch it up, re-straighten it, and that heat's going to affect your hair. So I just feel like, okay, if they're going to do all the work and put these bundles on a wig for me, then I'll pay a couple extra dollars to get the cap construction already made, the wig's already made, and I literally don't have to worry about anything other than sewing on a closure and popping a U-part on my head. Yes, I will definitely pay maybe $20 more just for the convenience. To me, it's worth it. To you, I don't know how you feel about that process, but girl, I feel like if I can save a little bit of time, that gets me more time with my family. I don't have to sit here and sew bundles onto a wig cap so I can do my style. I literally have to take 5 minutes to braid my hair down is probably the longest part, sew down the closure, pop on the U part, and then, okay, babe, I'm ready, let's go. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to get this process started. Okay, ladies, so for today's install, I'm actually going to be gluing down my unit because I'm gonna be trying to wear this install for at least 2 weeks. You wanna secure it like I am with glue. Then you wanna make sure that the area you're using is clear of any oils or any other products, because then the glue won't hold. So I actually like using these cotton rounds, and I'm old school, so I use sea breeze still. I use it for everything. I use it for my face. I use it for whenever I install my units. Just go in, and I love the smell. I don't like using alcohol because it's so strong and it runs. So you don't want that getting in your eyes or a client's eyes. It's just so strong, and I feel like it's bad for your skin and it dries you out. So I prefer using an astringent, any kind. It doesn't have to be sea breeze, but something that's meant to actually cleanse your skin. And don't worry, you're not rubbing off the gel that you just used to slick your edges. It's just super important that you make sure the area is clean before you slick. I like to do also, since for me it's kind of hard putting on closures by myself without using an elastic band, but I also don't want to add unnecessary holes into the closure, so I don't like to put on the band just to cut it off afterwards. So what I like to do is glue the closure down first, tie that down, and then go ahead and sew the rest. And this is just a dry sweatband. I like this because I just cut it. It's the right material already and the perfect length. And it's not too thick. So I don't ever have to worry about it being in the way. Then you just want to tie that down. While it's tied down, you can go ahead and start sewing down your closure too. You don't have to wait for the glue to dry. This is just what I've found easiest whenever I don't have anything helping me keep the closure in place, so I know it's not gonna move. Because I've been there before. I thought I placed the closure in a good spot, and then when I went to go sew it down, it kept on shifting backwards. So this is just what works for me. What other methods? Is there a method that you guys use that is maybe a little bit better? And then I would love to try that out. Please, any tips and tricks you have, pass them my way, because I would love to try them out. I'm always looking for ways to do something different and better and smarter. And there you have it. You got the closure on. The U part is completely covered. Full head. I'm gonna turn around. You guys can see there's no hair left out. And then I'll probably go in and flat iron it some more just to make it a little less poofy up top. But otherwise, it's just like my regular hair. Look at that. similar? I think so. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think of the process in the comments. I'm gonna cut this closure off.